What's good, everybody?
Whoa,
How y'all
whoa.
feeling today?
Yeah,
Peace and
yeah.
blessings. We're gonna talk about some real serious stuff today, y'all. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is DJ DC Hollywood. This guy right over here is Born King, aka Killer Fifth. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on all social media. What's going on with you today, Born? How was your day? I know it was long. I
Trying to
know it
get
was
everything
long.
together, you know what I'm saying? That's
Definitely,
all.
man. It was chaotic, but we got at least we could do this. We could talk.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? The music, we'll get that another time. But at least now we can talk.
Right. Right. No doubt.
So today's topic is marketing racism. First of all, I don't really like saying I hope everybody had a happy 4th of July because our 4th of July is June 19th. I don't know why y'all don't bang fireworks on that day. I know y'all cook out, y'all look for is it just me born or any holiday they look for a reason to cook out.
uh, I guess that's just the part of the oppression program, you know what I'm saying? So it's like any day that somebody don't have to go to work, you know what I'm saying? It's a good day. Might as well barbecue. You know what it is.
Yes. Everybody, we are also streaming on besides Facebook, we are on Twitch, DJ DC Hollywood for the stream, and also on YouTube, DJ DC Hollywood. Just type it in, you'll be able to see it. If you want to see a repeat of the show or anything else. Well, I don't know about anything else, but we do what we do.
You know?
We do what we do. Hey, please tell me you heard that clapping, Born.
Clapping?
Oh, you ain't even hear none of that. So all these effects I do don't mean a hill of beans. God damn. So what you got going on over there, Born?
Nothing. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, over here chilling, Lord. Like, at this point, just see a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, when you watch stuff and you see people go through things in other states, sometimes you can either appreciate the state that you live in, or you could be like, damn, that's the state that I live in. I need to change.
Which
So,
which one of you? Which one of you?
well, Baltimore, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how you know. Big ups to Baltimore, cause we like one of the realest cities ever. Cause a lot of stuff that people go through, I ain't even gonna front. Like you can't pull that shit off down here. All that racism shit, that shit don't work down here. And that's just the bottom line. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I mean, you have your form of racism, but ain't nobody blatantly just gonna be outside trying to bang off on nigga. Nah, we don't get down like that over
Shit, they go ham in DC.
here. I know
They
that's
be
right.
going ham. I mean, they done gentrified everything, to the point, they hey, look, so I start my job like around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. At 8 o'clock when I'm driving around, all I see and all I see is white people jogging in the hood, like in deep in the hood. I seen. I mean, I don't want to know. I mean, I don't know if that's a beautiful thing or if it's a fucked up thing. Because it's like that was our thing that we had, and they just bogart their way into what we have.
Well, I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say as far as for what we have, my personal opinion, just based on what I see in everyday life, um, we don't have nothing. That's the way I see that shit. We don't have anything. Um, Case in point, what I mean by that is, you know, we don't if we don't own anything and we just live in places, right? We don't have an established business. We don't have established medical facilities, um, established markets and things of that nature. Um, you're just the resident per se. You don't even really have a community per se. So people come through our areas, jog through, walk the dog through, do whatever. You feel me? And pretty much they're looking, they sizing it up, or they live around in the area because they know sooner or later that real estate is going to turn into something else. So we have had our chance to have things, but as far as for improving or evolving with our state of being inside of our neighborhoods, man, like we haven't evolved at all. And people keep thinking that a barber shop and a hair salon, you know what I'm saying, is going to,
It's a come on.
you know what I'm saying, like it's just too typical now. Like that seems to be the thing that black people like to do is just barbershops, hair salons, and shit. Like, if a flood came, some type of cataclysmic event came, we'd be the best dressed looking motherfuckers.
Uh,
But we still gotta go to the Arab for food. We still gotta go to the Asian for food. We still gotta go to the Indian for things. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I mean? We can't win because we too
can't
busy
win for
thinking about
nothing.
looking good, yo. Look, our biggest problem is we don't want nobody to think we broke. Yo,
No
that's real
bullshit.
shit.
No bullshit, man.
That's real
That's
tough right
all.
there. I ain't even
Yeah.
fronting on that one, Hollywood. Like you deal with like all right. So let before we even really get into the marketing racism part, you know what I'm saying, we just doing our thing right now. So let's just say, for example, at this point, right, like, okay, so stock market, you know what I'm saying, how it's low right now, but you know what it is, like it's time to buy up everything, you know what I'm saying. So it's just like you showed me how to actually get money, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the stocks and everything, you feel me? So, but the average people, the average person, they not really on it like that, God. Like a lot of our people don't have economic sense. Like we don't know how to keep a dollar in our own communities or amongst ourselves. Example, my Black Money family. Right now, we're putting together a economic system just for our circle, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like you need shirts, you need studio, you need beats, you need anything, it's right here. And we keep that dollar circulating inside our community, inside, you know what I'm saying? Inside our cipher, right? So that right there is evolution within itself. But to try to get, like, let's just say our whole city of black people on one page for one common cause. You know, that's the struggle right there. But if long as long as we moving it little, like long as we doing it little by little in infractions, you know what I'm saying? We doing it over
Yeah.
here, somebody else might see it and be like, yo, we gonna do that same thing. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You know, you gotta do this shit by example too, because most people, like, they don't see certain things, they ain't gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? So it's just best at this point to just be doing instead of a lot of talking.
It definitely is. That's and it's so much stuff that, why black people. We I honestly think we cause a lot of shit to happen to us
Mm-hmm.
because we don't stand up for one what we believe in. I think the dream or the march that Martin and Malcolm X had, like it's still alive, but the momentum has went downhill. Like we started, what's the word I'm looking for? Digressing.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, people, people. This is all a marketing strategy. We're, okay, so we're not gonna even say colors. We just gonna say the man. Everybody knows the man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know what that is. We don't know who we indirectly, directly know who the man is. But we're just going to keep it like that for right now. Um, so change and shift. Still on the same topic, we're gonna talk about this mass shooting, y'all.
Okay.
Like on the 4th of July. Really, y'all? Really, y'all?
Well,
I mean, can't we get together and just have some fun?
no,
It's not even us this
no.
time. It's never us that do
But
this mass shooting
I,
because
I, I
they will
mean,
kill us off the grip.
yeah, that's. I mean, shit. It's getting ridiculous out here, bro. But once again, like well, to everyone right now, let me just say this to y'all. We gonna try to keep this rolling. This ain't Instagram. Ain't nothing getting taken down. So if we
Nope.
can come in here and politic like this, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna be surprised and amazed at the information that you're gonna get off of it. Right now, we had a slow start today. We've been working on getting this together as much as possible. Shit, we even got a phone number for you to call later on. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes, yes, yes.
so
Hey,
I'm
look.
uh-huh.
Hey, look. Before you go, I don't. I mean, before we start, I don't have. Do you have? Can you send it to like Mook and everybody?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Okay, so
trying to
go
do.
go ahead. Continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
All right. No, I'm just saying like the information. Like if I could share, if I could like do a PowerPoint, show some things from the PowerPoint. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of stuff. You feel me? So, but because I do the lectures on my own shit. You know what I mean. So it's just like at this point we expanding now. So we're gonna have some real interesting stuff up here. But I would like to say this is all dealing with. See this time it's not going to be what we doing or what we not doing as a black people. That conversation is over with. I'm putting that to end. I'm putting it in the coffin and burning it because we passed that. We passed that right now. So my thing is like, what are we doing where it comes to a point when no, I'm saying it wrong. In other words, who's doing something? You know what I'm saying? Like put it like that. Who's doing something? What's really good? What are you doing to help benefit? What are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for your family? How are you a productive member of society dealing with this? And also I just want to share some awareness to people so they can understand about actually really living here and how a lot of things that you see on TV don't count for you. A lot of things that you see in the medical profession, they're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about you at all. And we keep going, but this is what, like 2022. There's no racism, this, that, and the third. Yes, it is. And I think a lot of people just want to kind of like close their eyes to it. But see, it's getting a little bit bigger than racism because now with these mass shootings, even white people are getting shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're trying to incite a riot. But we going to go into that later on, though. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Hollywood.
Oh nah, you was on point. You was on point with all that. You was on point. I mean, There's nothing else to do but to go ahead and go straight in.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. All right. So, like I said, this the first show. Everything gonna get better. We working out the bugs and the kinks now. So, I would like to say this: you a black man and woman in America, and pretty much this is the way of thinking. Go to school, graduate, go to college, get a degree, go get a job in corporate America, and live for the weekends and vacation and holidays. You get yourself a 30-year mortgage, 40 years at your job for retirement. You made it. How successful are you? You know what I'm saying? That's the blueprint. Besides the white picket fence and the dog, but that's the blueprint, right? Now,
Yep.
now, watch this. Is that blueprint really, you know what I'm saying, what life is about? Going to school between 4 and 10 years, having to pay back 90,000 to $500,000. You know what I'm saying? Before you can even actually really max out on your own money. You know what I'm saying? Like what you making, because you got to pay that back to the people that, you know what I'm saying, you went to school for. So this system is about debt and having your credit, you know what I'm saying? In order for you to have credit, you got to go into debt first, in other words. So what I'm saying is, I've been through things, I've seen things, and my people go through things, and we sit around, we try to figure these things out, we read, we research, and this is one of the things I came up with. For example, now, I don't want to be in debt no more. So we working towards getting ourselves out of debt. But see, people
Who
when I
does?
say that, they think about like, all right, well, you paying off your debt. Like, no, nigga, that too, but it's deeper than that. It's called I'll never buy another car again. I'll lease the car, but I'll never buy a car again. When I lease the car, I get the same car the next year, just in a different model, brand spanking new. Long as I abide by the rules of the lease, right? You don't have to drive a luxury car every day. So when it's time for me to go on vacation or a business meeting, boom, I go hop in the big joint. Other than that, I got two cars I own right now with no car payment, and they running just fine, right? And I don't want to be noticed like that anyway. That's number one.
As
Number
long
two,
as it gets me from point A to B.
right now, number two, the way that you know we look at money and how we kind of like worship money, that's kind of disturbing to me as well. But this all comes into learning and knowing what money is really for, right? So our people, I was having a talk with Hollywood, and our people are known across the world as the best consumers because we really don't make any real investments, but we'll buy up everything. You know what I'm saying? We've had situations in this country where we could have actually made some good statements if niggas didn't want to buy a big screen TV. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We could have
Yeah.
boycotted economically in certain ways since we are the main people that buy shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So, you know, we lose out because of a lack of discipline. And sorry to say, that lack of discipline has been holding us back for many, many years since we've been in this country. And for example, you dudes love foreigns. You dudes love, you know what I'm saying, like uh, buying all the designer from Italy. You know what I'm saying? These European fashion designers per se. But let's cut to the real. Let's get to the real situation. These elite people that you spend this money with, since y'all so big up on the Illuminati, don't you know that they connected with that too? Because it's wealthy people. They dealing with signs and symbols and all that. Like, what does the Gucci symbol actually really mean? Where did it come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do these signs and symbols come from? That's number one. Number two, they didn't make none of this for your black ass. They didn't. You just love it so much though because you feel good when you put it on because you feel like you equal with them, right? So what I'm saying is, when you buy that foreign, you just help keep your ass in a situation where you always going to be a slave or have a slave mentality because you're funding your own slavery, you dummy. That's just the way it works. You're not really putting any money into the black community when you buy a Porsche, nigga. Like, come on, yo, be real. You're not even putting no money in the community since y'all love iPhones and Apple so much. You're not putting any money in the black community when you buy that.
And do you really need it?
Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to think about how we can come up and how we can actually really use money to benefit us other than living day to day, living check to check, waiting for the weekend to happen, getting real, trying to ball out on Christmas. Like, come on, yo. Like, we know what's going on. Tax time. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. I seen a lot of people do a lot of dumb things. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna have a job making 50 grand a year, but go buy a pair of $500 shoes and it don't give you no return?
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's the type of ish that we be on though as a people. Be doing dumb shit. Like, I mean, seriously, you put $500 on some shoes and then you come to work and then you need to ask somebody, can I borrow a couple of dollars for lunch?
Right.
So, I mean, it's like the way that we think, it's not necessarily anybody else holding us back. It be us. Now,
And
when I
this
say,
is the thing. They trained us to think like this.
oh yeah, but you gotta think about this though. Once again, you're in somebody else's situation, so they're gonna write history according to their vision and how they see it, of course, because they are the victors right now. So when you think about little stuff like eating ice cream, for example, the majority of black people on the planet is lactose intolerant. But you niggas love eating ice cream. You niggas love eating ice cream, yo. You know what I'm saying? Now, lactose intolerant, and you wonder why you got gas and all that. It's because you eating against your DNA. You should be eating according to your DNA. But we don't know these things. Like, for example, alcohol consumption. You seen movie after movie after movie after movie of these niggas drinking beer and drinking liquor. That's what the white man does. That's just what they do, baby. That's what they do. And hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. But white people are more susceptible. I mean, but black people are more, are more susceptible to more herbal things, more earthly things. You understand what I'm saying? Even all the way down to our dietary habits. We're not really meat eaters per se, right? We are a vegetable people. We are born, like, you might as well just say vegan for the most part. Our DNA and plants are pretty much the same, minus the difference of a molecule. You know what I mean? So we pretty much on that level. The sun, when it hits our skin, it gives us information. It gives us energy. It gives us vitamin D. It does a lot for us.
At least get 30 minutes of that sun a day on you.
Now think about it. Other people, they don't have that. But that's not racism. That's not me being racist. That's just being factual.
Facts.
So I'm just saying they do things according to how their DNA is made up. They drink alcohol.
And we are not them.
They look, they eat the meat, you know what I'm saying? Now listen, with the medical profession comes into play, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the medicine, it's the now let me explain this to y'all and break out your pad and pen. Look up etheric and look up sulfuric. The majority of medicine that's out here that they're giving us is made for European DNA. Period. And it's sulfuric. That's why we get sicker or we get side effects like we do when we use their medicine. We need medicine that is more etheric base, right? Because that's with our DNA. But this country doesn't do things in the benefit of you per se. I just want to make that known. You're not on the
Mm.
registry. Even with the food pyramid is not for melanated people. That's already been proven. That's not how our dietary habit is supposed to go. So while y'all out here thinking, you know what I'm saying, you're doing good and, you're not really doing what you think you're doing. You make 80 grand a year, $100,000 a year. You drive your nice car. You got your nice crib and all that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Lose that job and see how long you got all that, though.
Mhm.
And what did you have to give up to get all that, though? Oh, yeah. You got to give up something. Oh, yeah. That's what you have to do. You have to give up
You have no
something.
choice but to.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about sexual. I mean family time, right? Now, when we get into terms of empathy in our natural let's just say our original self, right? We are people that are very empathetic. We are empath by nature. Now, the difference between us and the European, they not really empathetic, yo. That empathy is kind of like not there. You could be friends with one of them at the job for 20 years and he your boss. Y'all done went playing pool and everything. He'll fire you like you just never, like he never knew you in a heartbeat. You feel me? It's no hard feelings, just business. Meanwhile, your ass is out in the cold.
Mm.
They don't think like that. Like it's like robotic almost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you don't know yourself, you don't know your own history, you don't really know anything about yourself, and other people control information about you. You're just an automaton. You're just a puppet. You know what I'm saying? Like you just do what you have to do, not giving like not dealing with your divine right, not dealing with your godly divine right. You do what somebody programmed you to do. And if you don't like your situation, but you're making money, but you just keep saying to yourself, but this is just the way it is, you're fooling yourself. Because even though you might be making a lot of money for what you do, you still have some type of anxiety about keeping it. Other people don't, other cultures, they really don't wake up with the anxieties that we have. You know what I'm saying? They get money, they get businesses. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But us, we can barely keep a business after 5 years or before 5 years.
Because we got tennis shoes. I mean, we want tennis shoes that cost five, $600, $700. Come on, y'all.
Mm. And you know what? I'm not even gonna say something wrong with that per se because art, we dealing with hip hop culture, sneakerheads, and all that, and I get that. But as long as a community that those things hold value, where it can become a return, you know what I'm saying? It's an investment. So as long as it's treated like that, then that's fine. But just to be walking around here with a pair of $500 shoes on until you get that
That
next $500
those
ones,
that's who I'm talking about, or who that comment was for. Not those people who are like sneakerheads and they make something out of it. I'm talking about those people who buy $500 sneakers and still trying to figure out how to pay the light bill.
mm,
Those are the
mm.
people that I'm talking about, bro. You got people that live in the hood, you know what I'm saying, in the projects, and has a $80,000 car in the driveway.
Hey,
Come on now.
hey,
That's a down payment on a house.
hey.
And if you living in the city, you can do Lyft, you can catch a scooter, you can do Uber, you can catch a ride to go. Stop worrying about that.
Yeah, but that's not what niggas do though. See, the whole
Mm-mm.
thing is you gotta understand, like we've been discussing. It's about not looking broke, not actually really. I mean, and plus on top of that, it's having the money, but it's like You can't call me broke. You know what I'm saying? It's disturbing. That's the best way I could put it. Like it perplexes. To be black is something that is very complex to understand, and most people can't really wrap their minds around what we go through as a people on an everyday basis. I mean, you got people that are in corporate America that come from the hood and front like they not even from there and shit on their own family members because they still live there. So, we have issues like that, and we tend to think that we're better than other people when we get in certain positions because we so-called made it. But once again, you didn't make nothing. Because when you die, let's get into it. And then I'm gonna jump straight into this marketing racism. But this is just the warm up. So when you die, what are you leaving behind? See that the average nigga is going to say, I'm leaving the house and things of that nature, right? Well, check this shit out. You can leave that house. You can put all your hard-earned work into that materialistic bullshit, and your children will say, you know what? That's nothing but another bill. Let's sell this motherfucker. And if your children,
No, they would.
you know what I'm saying? Now listen, if your children are, if they are at least that smart, some children just be like, I don't want that shit. I don't want nothing to do with it, and just let it go to waste. The bank can take care of it, so forth, so on. However, whatever, right? Just come collect whatever you're gonna collect about the joint. So we put ourselves in a position like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, I got the biggest one for you. This shit right here don't make no sense to me. Black man making 60 grand. Let's just say anywhere between 50 and 80 right now. Yo said, my woman don't have to work.
Shit.
Right? My woman don't have to work. And she all gassed up too. I ain't gotta work. My man said, I ain't gotta work. Let that nigga get sick. And who gonna pay them bills? Yeah. Who gonna pay them bills? Yeah. And the average black person don't got no more than $5,000 in that bank account. If you got that. So I said the average. So I'm not speaking to the above average people, but we talking about average, which is a great majority. So at the end of the day, there's no real wealth out here amongst our community. You get a lot of loans. You're privy to loans. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of that. You can get a grant. You can do a lot of that. But as far as for like having that real money, that long money, that generational wealth money, you ain't got that like that. Because if your grandchildren got to work, you ain't balling, nigga. You a regular person. You feel me? Like, come on, let's be real. If you're not working towards your children not working anymore for somebody or don't have to work for somebody and trying to create a situation for them to have their own businesses in these days and times, you're not doing nothing. All you're doing is just helping repeat the same cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't have to work. You know what I'm saying? A real man gonna take care of his woman. You's a dummy. You trying to live like something that you know you not. And then once again, when you get sick, your assets or whatever you have acquired is gone because she's not working. She didn't save anything other than maybe what you gave her. You didn't even say she don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Look, you didn't. They don't say she don't have to work for nobody else. She can have her own business, and I do my thing. I'll help her get a business. That's not what's going on. That's not what's going on at all.
It definitely isn't.
So yeah, I'm gonna end that on that. Like I said, that was the warm up for real. You know what I mean? But this marketing racism, I'm gonna start off like this with this.
No, hold on.
Oh, all right.
We gotta do this. We gotta do this properly.
All right.
Okay. Yo, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna ready to switch gears in 30. Y'all ready? Marketing. What's good, everybody? Marketing racism.
Yeah. Yeah. Marketing racism.
We gonna get started in this, and I know Born has a lot to say. He has a lot to
Don't I
say on this
always?
one. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead. Let's just get it in. Go ahead, Born.
All right, so listen, right? Marketing racism, scientific racism, all the racisms, right? All right, so I'm gonna start with a very basic one real quick. All right, for all those people that love hip hop chicken, we talked about this earlier, Hollywood. Remember? All right, so check this out. Other countries, when they look over here and watch, like, TV, video, movies, or whatever, when they see black people, normally when they see black people, they're not in a more, how can I put it? We not in a fucked up light. We always in a messed up light. You know what I'm saying? So they expect us to be certain ways or whatever when they get over here. Meanwhile, I had learned that a lot of people used to identify black people or black men with 50 Cent. So a lot of people would come over here thinking that every black man looked like 50 Cent, or every black woman was like very high sprung, very sexual, and real angry, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's the view that we had, that they have of us before
Yeah,
they come over here.
that's their perception of us.
You know what I'm saying? So because they look at the things that we put ourselves in and how we do our music and the things that we acquire, they know that if they come over here and get a business, the first people that they want to target are black people. Let me say that once again.
I don't think
When
they heard you.
when other people come to the United States of America from other countries, they target black people for their business. Meaning this. You see that picture right there? They're Arabs. They're Arab. Hip hop, chicken, and fish. They know niggas like hip hop and chicken.
That sherbet too.
You put them together, you got hip hop, fish, and chicken, right? Now listen. That should have been a time where black people should have been like, oh, hell no. That's racist as shit. Because this is racist, yo. When you walk in a hip hop chicken, do you hear fucking hip hop music? Do you see a mixtape being sold in there?
You do it, Steven.
You know what I'm saying? Do you see anything relating to hip hop other than your black ass in there buying the chicken? Listening to hip hop before you get in there. Right? So how was it hip hop chicken? They know they put hip hop and chicken together. Niggas is gonna get paid off niggas. And look at them today. Chains everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop chicken
And
everywhere.
there is nothing hip hop about it.
Nothing.
To them, it's just a name. It's a marketing strategy. You know what I'm saying, people? It's a marketing strategy. They know. They come here. They know how to get it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. You love chicken. I love chicken. Almost every black person was raised off of chicken, so they know how to get us. They know how to trap us.
Facts. 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 I mean, look at that right there. Now, like I said, now if you are an artist, you're a hip hop artist, and if you are a hip hop designer, right? Anything that you could put out in the material form and make money off of it, I say you go to Hip Hop Chicken and ask, can you sell your shit up in there, right? And because I mean, you buying their stuff, they're in your neighborhood selling you stuff, right? Number one, they wouldn't even be in your neighborhood if you voted them out. No, we don't need that in here. We need something different.
Yep.
But that's a whole other different story because black people don't know their rights either when it comes to their neighborhoods and things of that nature and shit that you could have done for yourself if you put the right people in office, but you don't fund anybody. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you don't have no power, because you don't fund anybody, black man and woman. You're too busy getting told who to follow, but you didn't pick your own person and put them in there that has went through the same thing that you went through, that's growing up in your neighborhood and can actually really speak for you. So therefore, that's why you're losing. But that's, like I said, it's a whole other conversation. But Hip Hop Chicken, I challenge y'all. That's my challenge. See if you can sell some hip hop shit and Hip Hop Chicken.
And and when you do, send it to us. We will gladly, gladly post it up.
Right, no
Gladly
doubt.
post it up.
Right, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, we have to put things in perspective. Like, you have businesses in your neighborhood that don't contribute to you other than giving you something for your dollar. That's not a community. They're coming in and using you. You are a target, an economic target, people.
Until they can't use you anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. You,
And this too. They come into our neighborhood, you know, I have no problem with them setting up a business, have stuff for the community, but what are you doing for the community?
right. Has Hip Hop Chicken donated anything to the schools that they are around? Have they actually really just through some type of appreciation for the community for having them there? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't live there. You live
No.
somewhere else,
They live in
very far.
Virginia. They live in Virginia. Let's be honest. They I talked to one person and he was like, "Yeah, I live in Virginia, but you come all the way down here. Like you come into our neighborhood. First of all, we let you come into our neighborhood
Facts,
with
bro.
open arms. We support your business like crazy. But
Facts, bro.
what do you do? You don't do nothing. You don't help. You don't do no food. What's wrong with Hip Hop Chicken doing a food drive? You got the food. Feed the community at least once a year. Do something for the community. Show us that Show us that we can get something back on our investment.
Mm.
Show us that we can get something back on our investment. And it doesn't necessarily mean a lot of money. Feed the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Throw a hip hop concert.
Yeah.
Your hip hop chicken. You
Yeah.
when I walked into Hip Hop Chicken, I just thought about it. I walked into Hip Hop Chicken one time, right? And
Okay.
I was expecting hip hop music, and all I heard was fucking A-Rap music.
Mm.
What's hip hop about that? And it wasn't even A-Rap hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah, listen. I know. I understand. Trust me. I mean, see, it's just the difference, you know what I'm saying, in community. Let's just say community. Because the objective for most affluent communities, they have, like, for example, I'm gonna give an example of somewhere in Baltimore. I think it's like Camden or whatever in that area. Um, Canton. I'm sorry, in Canton. In their neighborhoods, like you ride through, right? These are row homes, but you might see one of the row homes turned into a juice bar. You might go through down another block, and then it's another house, row home, but that has turned into an ice cream parlor. So they have these little community-based businesses, and they make money from the community, but they serve the community, and they also donate, maybe free space or happy hour, maybe very, 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 very cheap. Stuff like that. But they also promote health and wellness because they have stuff in their communities that isn't necessarily alcoholic, right? So they promote good health, they promote community, and they promote fellowship, camaraderie. You couldn't do anything to a person inside of that community that participates in that community. And those communities, they put money behind people in that community to represent them politically. And the power that they have when they do that, if the person that they put in the chair isn't performing, they have the power to take that person out of the chair for not performing. Now, the Baltimore City mayor, for example, at this current time, he wasn't put in there by black people. Not that I'm aware of, and I'm not talking about a vote. Who paid for that man's campaign? Or who helped him with his campaign? And if it was, and I will say this too, and if it was some black people that helped him with his campaign, they working for somebody else. Somebody else had helped them along, so forth and so on.
So question, do you really think that? Or do you think some black people just really was like, yeah, I'm gonna get behind this guy?
Okay, I'll say this to you. If you have enough money to put behind a person for a campaign, because they not cheap. You got to think about commercials, radio stations, the billboards, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, right? I would say that they are the people that should have helped or should have been making change in communities, troubled communities, right? So if they did put the money for this guy to do certain things, then he would be on point with the community as far as for helping making it non-toxic. You know what I'm saying? Putting in the right drug centers. You know what I'm saying? Not that chemical drug shit like we've been giving our people. You know what I'm saying? But holistic drug treatments, if you want to break it down to brass tacks. So I'm just saying, like, you could pretty much tell what people are doing, you know what I'm saying, in the community by just living in the community and you know, people talk a good game, but you know, you graduate from high.
You did back it up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I graduated from high school, and when I graduated, you know, I'm like, all right, well, this is how it is. In my mind, you know, the hood's going to change. We got so much information out here. The nation's out here. You know, I'm dealing with the Nation of Islam. I'm a 5% of the Nation Guards and Earths. I'm talking to the rosters. I'm building. I see all this black power going on. And the older that I got, I still saw no change. No change.
There is no change. We're digressing.
At rapid rates. And nobody, I can't say nobody, that's wrong. And barely, no, because I want to say this right. We barely have people that are able to recognize the signs and symptoms that we are being duped.
Yes,
see, that means that people are getting paid off. Because if it makes sense to me, it makes sense to like damn near everybody that I talk to, or I hear people making sense out of things that they telling me about what they saw. So we all having this equivalent exchange of ideas, and they all are factual, based on experience, see, touch, taste, feel, all that. Then how can we be wrong? But you have some person in the political chair talking about, oh, we working on it. Nigga, you ain't working on nothing.
They ain't working on shit.
Right, you fattening your own pockets. Yo, my mother said this one time. It was hot. She said, do you know that these schools are still hot? The children are complaining. Why are they letting them out early? What, they don't have air conditioners? How they don't have air conditioners in 2022? She said, if I had $1 million, I'd put air conditioners in all the schools. I said, Ma, that's very noble of you. But at the same time, it's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. Know why it's a waste of money? Because if they cared about the children, period, you wouldn't have to put no money into the school. That's number one. It don't take a no-brainer to know that air conditioner is a must in a school facility. Right? These are our future. These are the children. Some of our brightest minds that are supposed to come in to this world and stretch out and, you know what I'm saying, hit them with the R. Kelly, I believe I can fly situation. You know what I'm saying? Spread your wings type shit. But look at that. Nothing is changing. How is it changing? So y'all could be fools all you want to. Y'all can really be fools all you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can keep thinking that this is going to change for the better, but it's not. Look at that. 6 dead in mass shooting in Chicago. 6. You feel me?
It's sad. It really is.
That's I mean, you have to, I want y'all to understand something. The mentality that it takes for a person to get up in the morning, dress themselves up in an American flag, and go out and start shooting people. I just want you to understand something. That mentality was bred. That mentality was for hire. That mentality came from other mentalities that have a plan in progress. See, when these dudes get locked up, peace to General Seti, right? He dropped jewels. Check him out. I'm not getting paid to say that, but I follow the God. I watch the God. And he's very correct in what he says when he says that these people are getting paid. It is a coalition out here, right? These men, when they get locked up, they get in jail for a couple of years maybe. But when they get released, you don't think anything else about these people. So when they get released, you know, they just get released. They did their time. They knew how long they were going to be in there, and they get taken care of very well. And when they come out of jail, they got money. They just served the purpose. So they trying to start a race war. They just trying to start something so these laws that they want to enact, you know what I'm saying, these executive orders can be put in effect. Now, we all know from the hood, the guns that, you know, get used in the hood, we ain't going outside, you know what I'm saying, yo, I'm about to run up to the gun store, go about to cop me a oo-wop, shorty. That's not how that works. So when you watching TV and they talking about we have to control the gun law, we have to make the process of buying guns more stringent, they not talking about you niggas, yo. They might want you to think that, but they not talking about you, because if they were, I'm going to take it back for all my hip hop heads. Remember the movie Colors? Remember the movie Colors?
Yeah.
Wasn't that gang violence real heavy then?
Yeah.
So where were all the fucking laws at then? So they don't care about y'all, yo. It kind of makes me mad that y'all really think that y'all equal, yo. It really saddens me, yo. That's why my face look like this. Look at my face.
Can't see your face.
Nah, that money bag right there. You see that right there? Yeah, that's mad money right there. You know what I mean? So I'm saying you're not in a situation where it's about you and all that Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Like that, we ain't even gonna get into that part. That's a whole other direction. But let me say this.
Yeah, it really is. That's a whole number show.
Right.
That's a whole, I don't even, it's so much I want to say on them, but I'm gonna leave it. That's a whole number show.
Yeah, we you know we're gonna address it. We're gonna address it sooner or later, but we ain't gonna address it like everybody else though. But I'm saying you a fool to think that they care about your black ass getting shot. I went to school and lost homeboys that got shot. That's just a regular thing that we grew up with in the United States of America, where they tell us we could be doctors and lawyers and so forth and so on. Now, mind you, my brother got his PhD in his 30s, in his early 30s. He ain't even 33 yet. So at the end of the day, he's a doctor. You feel me? But everybody ain't got it like that. Everybody didn't hate, and I'm not gonna lie, we ain't come from no silver spoons. We straight fresh out the fucking hood. You know what his motivation was? To not to not be in a negative situation. And yet and still we all still here in the hood though. We do what we do. And even if we did, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, as individuals in my circle, if we were to ever leave, like from the physical realm of it, we still in it. If we still got people there, we still in it. We going to them and we talking and we building and we doing what we doing. Cause no man is left behind. But at the end of the day, it's like, once again, the gun situation, that's for white people, yo. Cause they the ones that go out to the gun store, go get a high-powered rifle with a scope on it, right? That's those type of people. That's those type of shootings, right? You know a nigga ain't do it because ain't nobody get sprayed with the Mac. Ain't nobody get hit with the chopper. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. I think this next picture describes exactly what we're talking about.
Whoa. Whoa.
Huh?
Whoa. Yo.
Like one on that.
All I'm gonna say is this, bruh. We got a lot that we don't know, but as a race, we be acting like we do know. And I know for the most part too, a lot of y'all going, I just want to be accepted. Nigga, shut your ass up. If you're not a soldier, you're not a warrior. Come on, yo. Like, listen, these churches out here, yeah, I'm going there. Oh, I got to go there. But I'm not going to be derogatory about it at all. This is what I'll say about that. See, number one, you can't say that you are a woke black person in the church, yo. There's no such thing. Because woke mean that you ain't dealing with religion. Woke means that you have true spirituality. You're dealing with real spirituality. Let me say it again. Real spirituality, not corporate spirituality, which is called religion. Okay? If you ain't dealing with fire, water, earth, air, and spirit, you're not dealing with real spirituality.
I really, for 1 minute, thought you was about to go into a whole Captain America. What's his name? Let's save the planet, Captain
Planet. But you know what though? Like on some realness, like I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but the reason why I said that is because of this. See, out of all the stuff that goes on in the hood, and I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret, cause I told you, black man and woman, you your own worst enemy, yo. And I'm showing and proving that today. Here go my other part, cause I already showed you how you pay for your own slavery. So now let me show you the other side on how you keep yourself oppressed spiritually. Check this out. When you go to church, you listening to all the hymns and all that other good stuff. Remember this, black man and woman. It says in there that you are cursed. Right? You are cursed. And the Bible lied because, for one, black people have been on this planet way before white people have ever been thought of. So that means that the Bible wasn't created at all. So the world was black. Check the facts, right? Now, this book comes along.
It even says it in the Bible.
What it say? What it say?
In the beginning, when it goes through the whole Genesis, in the beginning God created heaven and earth. But also it says a blink for God is like what, 10,000 years?
Or something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that. But if a blink for him is like 10,000 years, how many blinks did he do to create the world in 7 days?
But see, that's the thing. Like, now, once again, like I said, I'm not here to be disrespectful about religion and all that or what have you. But once again, things that are here in the United States or the wilderness of North America is not for black people. Even the spiritual system. You have literally took the dietary habit and the spiritual system of your oppressor. And you become him as you go on further and further and further through life. Because once again, you start oppressing yourself. If you believe that you are a cursed people, right? Then you understand why the hood is the way that it is and why nobody comes to your aid. Out of every culture on this planet, black people are the cursed ones in all three of those books, Bible, Torah, and Quran. Period. Now, me, I don't follow that doctrine, so I'm not cursed because I was here first. I'm divine. My melanin is divine, right? I don't have to run from the sun. In our race, our culture, we're known as who? The children of the sun, right? So therefore, whatever that book says, it don't apply to me. Now, if you're a black person and you're in that book real heavy, that's on you because that's what you want to deal with, and that's fine. Yeah, go Jesus. Even though the English language wasn't created then, so there was no letter J. How about that? So, so what I'm saying to you is, if that's what you want to do, fine. But don't think that every black person is supposed to be, in agreement with that, what I'm saying, that lie, that thing that helps suppress you, right? Oppress you. It doesn't uplift you to know that you're a cursed person. Come on now. So let's listen. You are from a slave culture and you're cursed. And they use the Bible as justification for slavery and also use Charles Darwin's theory, which is not fact, as a way to help manipulate and use the slave trade in all fairness for your black ass.
Ooh, I feel it coming on.
Like I said, look at my face.
Ooh, I feel it coming on.
See, you niggas is lost. And that's just the way that it is. But you can be found. But you know what? You care too much about things that don't care about you. You make sure that Arab, you make sure that European, you make sure that Indian, you make sure that Asian children ride around in them Range Rovers. Meanwhile, you on the bus or Uber or getting the hat.
Renting a scooter.
Something. You feel me? But you fresh though.
You that it's actually been 8 years.
Now listen. If I said right now to everybody, I guarantee you in 5 years, you could have $80,000 to $90,000, right? In 5 years, all to yourself, 80,000, 80,000. You know what I'm saying? $80,000, and that's on the low end. I'm just putting it at like $80,000 within 5 years. If you do this certain amount of things, would you do it?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Would you do it for
No.
80 G's if you did specific things for 5 years? And I'm not talking about this not like, okay, well, you got to go working or nothing like that. It's just not buying certain things and investing your money in the projection, right? Based at a certain amount of interest, right? You will have such and such, right? Now, let's just say if somebody said to you, if you did this and didn't buy that for 5 to 8 years and you would be a millionaire, could you do it?
Yeah, you could.
I mean, but think about it. Would the average black person be able to do that?
No.
Why you think not?
One, I don't think they have the attention span.
That's deep right there. That's
That's
kind of,
that's
yeah.
first and foremost. If you don't have the attention span, nothing else matters
Facts. That's
because
facts.
you're gonna miss everything.
That's facts right there.
Like when people go to jobs, I like to pay attention to what's going on when they have all new people come in. You got to watch all of this stuff. on the company, and there's people in there like laying down, texting, or not even paying attention. You got to pay attention.
Right.
You got to pay attention first
You
and
gotta pay
foremost.
attention.
Because if you don't, that next person beside you, that Arab, that Caucasian, that Asian, they're there for a purpose. They're listening. They're paying attention. They hear all the things on how you can make money. If you really like pay attention, like some jobs, they would tell you how you can make money. This is another way how I make money at Comcast. When they said they will do that 401k match, they match whatever you put in, and they tell you they match up to $10,000.
Mm.
So when people at my job was only doing like 2% or 3%. Guess what I was doing, bro?
What's up, God?
I was doing fucking 15% of my check being taken and going straight to my 401k.
There it is. 15%.
15%.
Now wait a minute. Some people would say 25%, but you did 15. That's still good.
Yeah. Not most people was only doing 2 and 3% and thinking they was doing something.
Right. Exactly.
Let me tell you, even with my injury, by the time I left Comcast, I had close to, with their match, I had close to 12,000,
Woo.
12 to 13,000 in a matter of 4 years, bro.
That's not bad.
In a matter of 4 years, nah, that's not bad. If it wasn't for the injury, I was still working. I would still do it. I knew I could live within my means. And I knew I had a second job. You know, I knew I had DJing and all the other stuff. That was my extra money. So I was able to say, you know what? I don't need all this extra money because I know me. All I'm going to do is spend it. It's in my DNA. I'm sorry. I'm going to spend it. But I know how to save as well.
Okay. See? And there you have it, folks. You know what I'm saying? It starts with a discipline. It starts with discipline. That's where it starts with, you know what I'm saying? Straight discipline. If you can't, like, not buy something that really doesn't matter, that doesn't make you any money in return, then you really need to check and see what's going on with yourself. That's the way I can say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, yo, like, what are we really doing? Do we want to keep going through the same thing over and over and over and over again? It's not a dream to take yourself out of generational debt. You know what I'm saying? You can do these things. We can achieve a lot if we stop believing in all of the hype that we have been fed since the time our parents have been here. Now, as far as for that gun shooting, that massive gun shooting and all that, like I told y'all, those dudes, they go buy those guns. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When you do a crime, you don't want to get caught. I mean, that's the way I've seen it. Right, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to be arrested by the guy by the mob.
Right. So this is my thing. Why would you go purchase a gun? You got to put your name on it. So you leaving a trail for yourself. It's a paper trail. So come on, people, think with me. I'm pretty sure these individuals aren't dumb like that. They want you to think that they're something like that, right? That's not the case. So I'm just telling you now, like, you have to prepare yourself for what's coming in the future. because you keep thinking something gonna happen for your black ass. Like, oh yeah, things gonna change, the change gonna come, and you on that Martin Luther King dream shit. Well, let me tell you, it's only
How
gonna get
long think
worse.
you
It
gonna
doesn't
take?
get better. This doesn't get better. Not at all. This doesn't get better at all. If it did, now let me point this out to y'all. How many of y'all right now have seen these commercials on YouTube about health, mental health, you know what I'm saying? Mental health commercials. Like getting a psychologist on phone ASAP, on tap. You know what I'm saying? Psychology on tap, nigga. Right? They're talking specifically about mental health. People saying I needed somebody to talk to. Now, why wasn't this administered 2 years ago?
No, man, no. Matter of fact, let's take it back. Why wasn't this shit administered during the Reagan administration when crack was brought to the community?
Facts, bro. Facts, bro.
Only I feel, and I'm not trying to be racist, but I only feel they only did that because they are starting to feel a certain way. So when they start feeling a certain way, oh, I could relate to you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
I'm frustrated. Don't you do it, Stephen. Don't you go bananas. Oh, it's hot. Don't you dare. No. You best not go bananas.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's how I feel.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I mean, you got to think about this. They know what they're doing to people, yo. They know what COVID has done to people, right? They know how
Don't get me
people.
started on COVID. I
Oh
think
no,
COVID,
you know
COVID
that.
goes right with this mass shooting.
Hey, listen, I'm not listen, cause you know COVID. That's a buzzword around here, so you know it's not let you look. I'm just saying I ain't got nothing to say about COVID, cause that's a buzzword. But for all those in the know, we ain't got to say nothing because it's already been said. You
No,
know what I'm
but you know
saying?
what? Sometimes you have to. It'll be, it'll be that one person that really doesn't know. If we could reach at least one person, whether it's live or whether it's on you just watching and messaging us. Hey, look, pay attention. Pay attention. The phone lines are open right now, y'all. If you got a comment or you want to come in and you just want to say something on the topic that we're talking about, go ahead and call in now. 443-734-1016 is it's right there on the ticker right on the bottom. That's 443-734-1016. All right,
Yes,
go ahead, Vaughn.
sir. All right, so I'm trying to alert you people. You know what I'm saying? Our people, us as a people, because listen, once again, like I said earlier, it's no more asking about what the hell can we do. That's
Just do it.
yeah, exactly. That's one of our other problems. Well, why is this? Well, why is that? Because your bitch ass ain't set up an economic plan for the children not to go outside and hustle, you dumb motherfucker. That's what the problem is. See, black men are not men in the community aspect, and it's a lot of our fault. I'm a black man. I'm admitting that shit. I'm just saying, like, come on, yo. We dropped the ball. You don't take care of the youth. You helping string the youth out.
Not like they used to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you have to really understand that the situation we are in is because of a lack of male substance.
And where are our males?
Well, see, the average black man likes to consider himself a player. He likes to consider himself a ladies' man. And he likes to consider himself a pimp. And he likes to consider himself a hustler, a drug dealer. Right? That's the average black man, yo. And these are the people that we grow up. When I was younger, I idolized the drug dealers and the pimps and everybody that was doing anything illegal. because that's what I
Yes.
was around. And then as energy is, it passes on, it transfers into something else. So we grow accustomed to certain things in the hood, and a lot of us weren't taught what it means to be a man and how to actually really, man up. You understand what I'm saying? So we go to groups like the Nation of Islam or get into gangs. See, we don't have it where we coming from a whole family these days. We not coming from a man, woman, and child or children in the household like that no more. A lot of that they call nuclear families now, where it's just the one parent home where the woman is raising the children,
They
right?
even got Bill Cosby, y'all.
Yo, they took Bill Cosby, nigga.
The Cosby Show. And that was like the ideal show that every person wanted. I mean, I know I wanted to have a family like the Cosby Show.
Yo, how could you not want a family like the Cosby Show? Yo,
You're living comfortable, and
facts.
the problems that they have really wasn't all that big. It was
Mm.
typical. It was just like the typical shit you see like on Facts of Life, or you see on
Mm-hmm.
any of those other shows growing up.
Facts.
And there was more. I think there was more real black shows during that time.
Right.
I mean, really, 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 really black
Yeah.
shows during that time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yo, listen. See, that's another thing that we're missing. You have to look at the key elements that we had in the 80s, the early 90s, but also the early 90s, shit started falling off for us very rapidly.
That's how they found the way to break us down.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. One of the biggest things that they have done besides use drugs to help break us down is to turn our women into,
Against us.
yeah, against us. Right. Now, I will say this because I mentioned nuclear families and single parent homes. Now, like I said, we wake up in survival mode every day. Now, you have a woman
It's
that's
in our
raised,
DNA.
huh?
I said it's in our DNA.
Right. Now, you have a woman, single parent, raising her children or a child. Might have one job, might have two. Right? Being responsible, doing what she got to do. Now, I'm letting everybody know right now, firsthand, I'm going to say this. I know pain comes along with that. And for me not to acknowledge that pain would mean that I'm a sorry ass nigga. But I acknowledge it, though. I acknowledge it. Now, the reason why she not with a man, it's not none of my business. But at the same time, as men, we can take good ones, turn them into bad ones. We could get a good one and just turn her into a beast where she just a man hater. We can get a woman and mistreat her so bad, she don't even want to deal with dudes no more. She want to go to the other side, right? We could treat a woman so bad that they don't have no feeling, yo. They just care about dough. They could have sex and it ain't even about the passion or the love. Then they teach the children.
We call them
Fuck
hoes
niggas.
and tricks.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck niggas. Right? They teach the children all this. The other young girls. I'm sorry. They teach
Yeah.
the younger ones. Right? Now, even if they don't have daughters, they have sons. And what they do is they try to raise the son to be a ladies' man. Which rightfully so though, shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted.
Nothing wrong with that.
Don't get it twisted. But I will say this. You turning these little dudes into simps. Into some
Tell 'em-
soft.
Tell them
So-
what a simp is.
Listen. Now this is my definition of a simp. I'm not gonna be too hardcore about it.
Nah,
what
be
I'ma say.
hardcore. Be hardcore.
Alright, so
B Hawk, come on.
I'll say this.
I feel it coming.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. All right, so all right now, just what I'm saying, like, all right, I'm gonna say it like this. When you're doing your sons, when you tell them certain things or whatever, I know that most of you women are telling your sons to do the opposite of what niggas have done to you. Now, these sons of yours, they grow up and they have a certain type of treatment they have been instilled with to do for women. But these are the type of niggas that women run over top of. Because the man has been taught that the woman is always right. The man has been taught that he's supposed to take care of a woman regardless. If another nigga didn't do the job, you step in, you do it. Now that's not necessarily so. But this is how you turn these young boys into simps.
Well, I think it's true. I kind of disagree and agree with you on that one because I think it is the right thing to do, but are they deserving of it?
And see, that's where I was getting to. That's why I say they teaching men or young boys to grow up to be men that don't have a standard. Their only standard.
And there's no women, very few women teaching little girls how to be women.
Yo, now wait a minute. And see, that's the other thing.
I had a nerve.
Now watch this. Yo, it's R.I.P. Rest in power, Kevin Samuels, because I will say he brought this to light.
He brought it to light.
The brother said, and I can't quote it. I would like to say it, not quote, but I can't quote it. So I'm gonna paraphrase real nice with it. He basically said that men are raised to treat women a certain way. You know, from the time that you are able to pull a chair out, like that's being made known to you. You pull her chair out, you open the door. Now, how many women are teaching young girls how to treat their husbands, how to keep their husbands?
Facts.
And see, this is where other problems come in at. Now, see, we done talked about the mass shootings and everything. I want to keep everybody up to date. Like, we aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, we done dealt with the mass shooting. It might trickle in this conversation, but this conversation now has turned into a black male and a black female situation dealing with the children, family structure, and also toxic relationships. Okay. So
Hold on.
Got you.
Before we even do that, we're gonna take a quick little break. Not too long, then we're gonna get on the next subject right here. Now, are we teaching and are we being taught what real black love is? Are we? I really don't think we are, because females nowadays, or I could say ones that I have dealt with, because I know there are some great females, even though they're far and few. We'll leave it at that. They're far and few. I blame media, and you know how I feel about that. Look at how media portrays the black woman, and
Mm-hmm.
then look how the media portrays the white woman.
Mm.
What do you think about that, boy?
Um.
That's and then they serve it up to us on a plate. They serve it up to us on a plate, and we fall for the bullshit.
Mm.
We fall for the bullshit. They put it on the internet. We believe it. We fall for the bullshit. I wish there was a way for us to have like a black internet.
Mm.
I really do. I mean, I could even. I'm not even gonna get into it from my point of view, born, because you know that's a whole different story. But but these women, young ladies, and I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I want to say bitch sometimes.
I feel it coming on.
You know what I'm saying? I really want to say that sometimes because please do not get mad at me. But y'all women, y'all new age women, y'all disgust me.
Ain't that a bitch? Y'all
Y'all
disgusting
disgust
Hollywood. God
me
damn it.
so much.
God damn.
Why don't y'all support your black man? First thing you want to do is put us down. We already got a couple strikes against us. We're black. We're male. We don't need our queens coming down on us. And even when y'all do fuck us up, we still call y'all queens.
Mm.
But where's y'all respect for us? Y'all would respect the white man more than you would respect a black man. Not all, but majority.
Mm.
And I'm just speaking from my own shit. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm speaking from. Yeah, women, just like y'all. Hey, look, us men, we have our problems too. I'm not saying we don't have them, but shit would be a lot more smoother if y'all stop coming to us about how much money you got. What are you gonna get? Are you taking me out? Are you paying? I mean, I have no problem paying. I have no problem going Dutch. You know what I'm saying? But hey, do it. Don't act like don't do not act like you are hot.
Getting me real frustrated. Don't you do it, Steven. Don't you go bananas. Oh, it's you best not go bananas.
Mm.
Why in the fuck are you looking for a handout
Mm.
and you can't even help your motherfucking self?
Mm.
Why are you looking for a handout? And please, if you're listening to this broadcast, re-listening to it, we're not talking about all females. We are definitely not talking about all females because there are some great queens out there. We're talking to the fuck ups. We're
Mm.
talking to, and I hate to say it, all my, well, not all my, but some of my, a good percentage of my adult entertainment females.
Mm.
They are the ones who females, little girls, look up to.
Hey.
Sad thing is me seeing one of my little nieces doing a video twerking, and she is only 10 or 11.
Mm.
They see y'all doing this on TikTok. They see y'all doing it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, whatever. And the biggest culprit of all is what, born?
Us?
Nope, only fans.
Oh, shit.
When that COVID hit, all the strippers took to OnlyFans. little girls could get it, go ahead and see that. Like it was like fuck the strip club. Now the strip club could be on the internet. The shit you supposed to hide from these girls. Is the shit you supposed to hide from these boys. Cause if these boys, these little boys are seeing this at this age, they gonna think, oh, this is how shit is. This is how shit is supposed to be. This is how you are supposed to treat a female. When you see a female, you sit back and ask them, "Hey, shawty, what's up? What that ass or pussy hitting on?" That's how they talk. They don't say, "Hey, what you doing? Let's go out. Let's talk. Can I get to know you a little bit?"
No.
Nah.
No.
Hey, shawty, what's good with you? What that ass hitting on? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, she got some dick sucking lips, some DSLs.
Hey.
I'm not
See?
gonna lie. I may have said it. I may have said it a couple times too. You know what I'm saying? But it was to
Well.
somebody that I know, and we built that relationship up. Certain people you can say that to, and you know you joking with them if they know you. But before then, I had to get to know that person before I could even joke with somebody like that. Stop disrespecting our females. Stop disrespecting our queens and ladies, queens, little girls, old ladies. If you want to have a great man, you have to be great yourself.
Mm. That's the science right there. That's the science, cause like attract like, right?
Somebody gotta give, 'cause somebody gotta give. Somebody gotta give. Put
Like
your
attract
pride
like.
down and fuck it. Like it's almost to the point like Watt said one time, Jay Watts, he was like, he was gonna marry somebody from a different country. You remember that conversation, Born?
Kind of, sort of. Go ahead, keep going.
And we had asked them why. Because they are taught how to be a woman and they are taught how to take care of their man.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I got a lot to say on that. But once again, I mean, no matter how um it gets discussed, I'll always still say it's the black man's fault, irregardless. Because no woman is going to respect you and you don't own nothing, nigga. That's number one. Number two, if you don't control any type of business function that allows you to have power over your own self, she ain't going to respect you, nigga. See, women respect power, right?
No. The way they raise women respect and worship money.
No. I'm talking about naturally.
Okay.
Women respect power. And what I mean by that is it's in their nature, right, to be a nurturer. It's in their nature, right, to be a person who, as they quote unquote say in the Bible, will help me. Let's go deeper than that. She's the first person on the planet. And everything that comes on this planet has to come through her portal, which is her womb. She's the first teacher of every and anything before it hits the planet. She's the first dietary giver of anything before it hits the planet. So her responsibility is far more greater than most people give her credit for. Now, my thing is, in terms of her abilities, right? In terms of how she is supposed to be treated, right? I'll say this to you before I even go in. When you see these white boys out here with a female, she dark skinned, got dreads. That's powerful. I'm going to say it again. when you see the white boys out here with a black one, she dark skinned and she got dreads or her natural hair. You niggas. See this your problem. You don't know how to appreciate the natural, right? You too busy on buying some Yankee 16, Wet and Wavy 36, right? Now, this is what I'm going to say. That just goes to show the desire, or as I'll say, the European beauty standard that black men have been indoctrinated into and our women have been indoctrinated into. So I'll go back into the curse thing. See, it says that our hair is a curse. I'm going to say it again. It says our hair is a curse because it is kinky, it is nappy, it is woolly. Right? So if our hair is a curse, then they're saying that it was straight before. And they're saying that our dark skin is a curse, meaning that it was lighter before. So every time your black woman wakes up and looks at TV, plays with a Barbie doll, every time she looks at a magazine, every time she turns on YouTube, a movie, I don't give a fuck what it is. It's a beauty standard going on, and it don't deal with her. Hair gotta be straight, in a wrap, Chinese bob. Yeah. Meanwhile,
that right there, Vaughn.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me look at that. Now you see that right there? He done stole your melanin. He stole your melanated woman, in which in turn is going to help him live very long. Now let me explain something to y'all. See, black man, you be so quick to say, dang, she don't even do her hair no more. Don't you want to put a perm in it? But see that white boy right there?
No.
You see that white boy right there? You see that white boy right there?
Mm-hmm.
No said, yo. See, see, this is the problem with you niggas. See, they feel like they can be free when they with a nigga like that. See, you niggas, you do what the slave master wants you to do. And let's just put it out there. They say a white woman is a black man's kryptonite. Now, you niggas, you'll be with your woman, and then you keep looking at these other women, these white women. But I'm going to tell you, black woman, don't you keep limiting the black man to just white women. Because they looking at Spanish women, Asian women, Indian women, Philippine women. You feel me?
Hold on. We have to get the proper term for that. You know what that is, right?
What?
What do they call that?
You
What
talking
what do they call that?
interracial dating?
Nope.
I mean, I don't know what you say. What they call what?
What you were just describing? Who you just describing?
Well, other women from different cultures.
And what do black people call?
Oh, I don't know. You got me on that one.
They call them exotic.
Oh.
Exotic.
Okay.
Exotic.
Okay.
Exotic.
Okay.
Exotic, 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 exotic.
Okay.
That. Come on, black man.
Okay. Now, I'm glad you brought that up. The exotic. Right, the exotic. Okay. Now, black woman, this is why your man keep cheating on your ass. Well, one of the reasons. Because you give him permission to. And I know you're saying to yourself, how the hell am I giving permission to cheat? No, I mean, I ain't never tell that nigga he gonna do that. We ain't in no, what they call that? No swinger marriage. We don't have no open marriages. We ain't Will and Jada, right? I'm gonna tell you how you give him permission. Every time you go out here and you go buy that fake ass shit and put it on your head, he thinking to himself when he look at that Spanish woman, damn, that's all hers. Do you know how? I'm not trying to be funny, but tell me I'm not. Tell me if I'm lying or not.
Yeah, right.
No, wait, watch it. Watch this. Tell me if I'm lying or not, yo. Niggas say, if I get with this broad, the black one, that's a bill off the break, cause her hair gonna cost me like anywhere between $300 and $500. Now, if I get with this Spanish chick, I ain't got to pay for that shit. That's all inclusive. Yo, you feel me? Yo, we dropping bombs tonight. Yo, get some bomb sounds, nigga. Let them go. Pew, yeah, man.
That's what they getting.
Yo,
Tonight.
Yo, we gotta get some bomb sounds, nigga. Cause we dropping bombs, nigga. Now listen, I mean, cause I'm gonna say the shit that most dudes want to say, but they don't know how to say it. So I'm just putting the shit out there. I'm just being real with you. Now, black woman, like I said,
Never to hate it. It's the truth.
Yo,
The
I
truth
feel.
hurt.
Look, black woman. I feel you for a lot of things, but you are also the cause of your own problems as well. Now, black man, I already told you use the punk. You know what I'm saying? I already told you. General said he said you use the punk. You know what I'm saying? Because you let niggas come up in your hood shooting shit up and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you can ride on your niggas, though. You can ride on black people, but you ain't going to ride on them niggas coming up in the crib. So I don't got nothing to say to you, punk. You know what I'm saying? But black woman, back to you. So, woo. You always want to put...
We on fire tonight, yo.
Yo, check. Thank you,
Like,
darling.
hey, look, but you know what? We only gonna give y'all 18 more minutes.
All right,
'Cause it's been an hour and 42 minutes, bro.
nigga, we could go 2 more hours for all I care, because you said you gonna chop these joints up.
Hey, but you know what? We have to have time to chop it up, and we have to have time to get the next show and stuff that done too. We
Facts,
can't
bro.
talk about everything.
Facts.
We
Hey,
can't talk about everything.
so we coming back tomorrow. What we doing? We doing this every day until we get a nice, healthy fan base up.
Yeah, we can definitely do this during the week. Yeah,
All right.
we can do this. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow.
All right,
we
most
gonna do
definitely.
it tomorrow too. You know,
Most definitely. Most
so
definitely.
we ain't gonna give you too much more. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I still want to pick some of the music, but there's still nothing wrong with just doing the talking as well. We want to get y'all more involved. If y'all want to get into the conversation, y'all know the number. It's 443-734-1016. 443-734-1016. We're talking about it all right now, from mass shootings to relationships to building up the breakdown of the black king, the black queen, people invading our neighborhoods and not helping.
Word.
We get fucking stepped on if you think about it. Look at all that. We get fucking stepped on.
Word. I mean, hey.
Just spit facts. Just thank you for the heart. Whoever put their heart in there, I appreciate it. Shout out to the 3 people that's listening.
No doubt. This is very interesting. So I'm saying we appreciate those that are tuning in right now, especially such a late hour. You know what I mean?
And let us know who you are. Type your name or a comment in the type something in the comment. Let us give you a shout out. Thank you very much for listening what we're talking about. at 12:05 in the morning.
Relationship talk.
Everything talk.
Everything talk. We
Hey, yo,
build
that should be the name of the show. Everything
everything
talk.
talk. Yo, how
Everything
about that?
talk. Right?
Everything talk. We might just coin that right now. Everything talk.
Everything talk. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hold on. I don't want to lose this though. I want to get back for the.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Go
want to
ahead.
get back
I'm
in on this
touching
women
now.
joint real quick. All right, so I'm just saying, you know how black women like to do. They like to classify black brothers all the time with a white woman. But like I said, in Hollywood brought up the specific term these days, exotic women. So that's even matter of fact, that's even against you, black woman. And I'm gonna tell you why it's against you. They said
'Cause we're
exotic.
exotic too.
Yo, check it though. Exotic. They don't even list you as exotic black. Yo, throw the pictures up of exotic women real quick. Yeah, just throw the pictures up of exotic women real quick. And let's see if we're going to see somebody up in there with an afro or something.
The closest thing to an afro, what they have,
Uh-huh.
is this.
Okay. She's an African girl. Okay.
Oh, hold on. I found the exotic one with the afro.
Let's get it.
God damn, she's beautiful.
I don't know if that, well, but see that, you can't, I don't know. Like,
But she's not.
that's not like, I can't say like black, you know what I'm saying? Like that look a little mixture, that look a little mixed, but I could be wrong.
She's not American black.
Oh, all right. Okay, cool. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. So, yeah. That's just one to grow on, black women. The personification of the American black woman, right? So they don't really include you.
Don't get mad, cause I'm gonna call y'all what they call y'all. Y'all natives. You
Hey,
may
look.
not like it. You're native.
Now listen,
You're native.
I'm not
You're
gonna lie.
acting native.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. You put yourself through a lot of anguish, right? Because you feel like you have to be in competition with these so-called exotic women. And I'm not saying that they better than you, because they not. What I'm saying to you is you're putting yourself in position to have anxiety over beauty issues where you're the original woman. The women that were just on there, besides like this one and the other one, but the great majority of them, they want to be you. That's why they have the Brazilian butt lift, right? They want to be you. They get the injections in the lips because they want to be you. But at the same
Black
time,
women, you are the mold of beauty. When will you realize that?
exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just like, yo, like, that's the complexity of it when you are the beauty standard of the world, but then when you're in this wilderness of North America and you don't understand the type situation that you're in and not understanding that the things that are around you are not for you, you have to follow a European beauty standard. So I know it's hard because you see straight hair, and straight hair, it gives you certain access, right? Supposedly. And lighter skin gives you access, supposedly.
Supposedly,
Right,
you still got that slave mentality.
Right. I just hate to see black women with, all right, I'm going to give you the perfect analogy. Well, not even analogy, a perfect example. Cleopatra, right? She was played by the white lady. Was it Elizabeth Taylor?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Now this is a white woman. Somebody please go watch the movie or pull a picture up of her as
YouTube.
as Cleopatra, right? Pull up the picture for me, Hollywood, of her as Cleopatra real quick, cause I want to show y'all something. I got the shit. This gotta be made known. This gotta be made known, yo. Shit, the visuals are important right now. Because I'm just saying, when I see a black woman with the information that I have in my head, right? So when I look and I see the majority of black women that get this fake hair on their head, it looks like it's not a part of you. It looks like it's foreign, right? But you thinking that you look good, but we know it's not yours, right? And you didn't come out the womb with your hair looking like that. So if he could pull his picture up now, look at this. Get the braids, get the right there, yeah, get that. Right? Now look at those braids, yo.
Does
You know what
that
I'm
look
saying?
right, y'all? Does that look right, y'all? Y'all know what's coming up next. It's coming.
Getting me real
Yo.
frustrated.
Yo,
Do it,
yo.
Don't you go bananas. Oh, it's hot. Don't you
Oh
dare.
my
No,
God.
let's not go bananas.
Oh my God.
Get them,
yo.
boy.
Yo, listen. First off, you in Africa. Egypt is in Africa, yo. Look at her.
All that sun, and you still that white.
Yo, first
All that
off,
sun, and
exactly.
you still that white. It
Wait,
don't make sense.
come on, yo. Come on, yo. We know about skin cancer, yo. Come on, yo. I mean, you're not putting logic together, people. You're letting this manipulation go on and on and on without applying fucking common sense. If you older than the Bible, how can you be cursed?
Message.
If you are an African person, do you look like that in Egypt? Or was Egypt invaded and then taken over? So I'm just saying.
We all know the answer to that.
So I'm
They
just
did.
saying, you look as odd as she does, black woman, when you put that Hawaiian silky shit on your head, yo. Take that shit off.
Yep.
I'm just being real with you. You playing in your head like you the baddest bitch. The baddest bitch is the one that embraces her natural beauty, you dumb dumb.
That's what those so-called exotic women are doing.
Because they fit the European beauty standard. Your hair is divine, girl. It grows in the form of a spiral. It grows up towards the sun. It has electricity in it. You are an etheric being. That's why you are the way that you are, girl. You are divine. You are a goddess, girl. But you goddess body. You don't have the mentality yet. Like, come on, yo. Come on, yo. And guess who's selling you that shit? The Asian people, yo. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. I'm glad you showing all this, B. Come on, yo. That ain't your shit.
Visuals are important.
Visuals are important, yo. Come on, yo. Come on. And then, you know what was crazy? I've seen a wig that General Seti had put up that they used in Africa. So wigs ain't nothing new. But guess what the difference is between those wigs and these wigs? Those wigs, they were black people's hair. That was actual real black women's hair. So their genetics fit their wig. Your genetics don't fit this. You're wearing some woman's from over India's hair. And then and let me tell y'all something, because I pay attention a lot. So when I'm out in public, I see other women, right, that have hair, their natural hair, like the shit that y'all buy. They look at y'all. And they look at y'all and they snicker a little bit. And they feel even better about themselves because they feel like you trying to look like them. And as long as they can get a body and go to the gym and eat right, they know for a fact with inside of themselves that they can be pretty much put on a pedestal, and that you, in their way of thinking, would be less than because you don't hold up to the European beauty standard.
This is my beauty standard right here.
Accept yourself, black woman.
You are beautiful, black woman, just the way that you are. Stop trying to change yourself to fit the white man's.
Beauty standard. I mean, you have to really be able to, like, yeah, I'm a queen. I'm a black queen. Or a black queen wouldn't be wearing another bitch's hair.
Nope.
So let's start there. What is a queen? Well, we know the etymology of the word ain't really in your favor, so I don't even really use queen, but because it has been used so long,
So many times.
you know what I
I
mean?
use it sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. I use it.
We use empress now. It's about the empress, yo. And once again, queen and empress, their mentalities like the same as saying peace God or peace king. God and king, their mentalities are supposed to be of a higher state of thought, a higher state of being.
So act like it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like and half of you, when you be like, I'm a queen, I'd be like, queen of what? You could be the queen of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Queen of jackasses.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, like, come on, man. Like, we got too many things going on with ourselves, man, that's holding ourselves back. We are our own worst enemies these days. And well, not these days, but for many days, we've been getting in our own way.
Let's get it straight. For many decades.
That's a hard pill to swallow, but
It is.
I mean, think about it, black man and woman. What have we actually really accomplished other than some individual businesses? Like, don't get me wrong. Sorry, but don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's put like this. It's your responsibility to feed all these black people. I'm saying it's It's our responsibility.
Hold
right?
on. I'm sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you on this, what you about to say, but you said something that just triggered something that's been going on and buzzing on the internet about the girl who said something in Miami about the guy not bringing food for all the kids.
Oh,
Just-
the bum bra. Yeah, the bum bra.
You seen the video I was talking about? I did.
Yeah, I left a hefty comment.
Hey, look, wasn't that? How dumb did she sound?
Hollywood.
On her explanation, how dumb did she sound?
I mean, seriously, like, see this. All right, so that I'm gonna say it like this: social media doesn't have a thing where you can apply to see if you're mentally healthy when you get these things. So she is a person that has access to social media, and she said that she wanted to expose old boy so people could see who he really is. Now, mind you, they used to be together, right?
What did she expose?
But see, that's where I'm going with it. For one,
Does
she
she
hurt.
know what expose means? Does she know?
Well, she wanted to get him back for something, but nonetheless, what I said in the comment was, all right, well, let's just say a responsible person. The responsible person gonna say, hey, listen, what you do is, I know you coming over here, you going to McDonald's, and I know you getting such and such something, but I got 3 other ones over here. Grab them something, I give you the money when you get here, and I appreciate that. That's real, right?
Yep.
That's
And
real.
ladies and gentlemen,
Getting me real frustrated. Don't you do it, Steven. Don't you go bananas. Oh, it's hot. Don't you dare. No. You best not go bananas.
Ladies and gentlemen, right there, we're gonna stop right there because we're gonna continue this tomorrow. 2 hours. That's what we just did. We're gonna shorten it down to an hour or something
There it
tomorrow. But
is.
you know what? We're not gonna give y'all no more because we can keep on going. But for everybody that came in, on behalf of myself, DJ DC Hollywood, and Born King, aka Killer Fifth, y'all make sure y'all follow us on all social media. On Instagram, it's Killer Fifth from Born.
Oh no. Sorry about that. Bag Life shirts on
That's right.
Instagram. My page got hacked.
Shirts. We're gonna have all that up next time. But we appreciate those people that came in, that listened, that just even if you just listened, didn't say anything.
Hey, I got to address old bitter bitches on the next one. And old bitter niggas. Old ass bitter niggas. Yeah.
And on that note. Good night.
Peace.